all, this is Chef Lily Ronga, and today I'm here with a long-awaited video. That's the beef stew. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this video, and finally, here we are with the beef stew video. So, just to make beef stew, you need just a few ingredients. I don't use a lot of stuff, so I only have my beef. And I like it when it's really lean. I don't like fat on my beef. So as you can see, it's very lean. And the additional ingredients that I use are the green bell pepper, tomatoes, onions, and tomato paste. And I also use some seasonings. That's the beef chili cubes, beef masala, paprika for color, and usually I use paprika alongside Sazon Tropical because it gives me a perfect match. And I also use salt to taste, and of course you need oil. So the first thing I do is just boil the beef just for a few minutes, and once the water drains, I just start the frying. And the first thing to add once the water drains is the oil. I use olive oil. And then the next thing I'm adding is going to be the onions, and just let it cook for a little bit. I like the onions fresh, and usually I use the two types of onions, the yellow onions and the red onions. The yellow onions have the taste, and the red ones give me that aroma and also the flavor as well. So I use both, and I put them at different times. So the first one that I put is the yellow onions, and then add the red onions. So as you can see, my yellow onions, they usually, once you peel it, it looks white in the inside, but these are the yellow onions. So the next thing I'm gonna add is the red onion. And once I just turn it, the next thing I'm doing is add the tomatoes. And then for the tomatoes to cook, I'll have to cover it just for maybe a minute so that they can soften. You wouldn't want the tomatoes lumpy on your food, so I just want to cover it for a little bit so they can all soften. And now they are all soft. What I'm gonna do is just turn it. And then the next thing I'll be adding would be the tomato paste. The tomato paste will help me thicken my stew just a little bit. I don't want it so thick, so I just use a little bit of it, like a teaspoon. And then I also use paprika for color, and together it goes together with Sazon Tropical. Sazon Tropical brings an orangish color. So that put together with the paprika, it gives me the perfect color that I need. Something that's kind of red or orange, somewhere there. And then the next thing, I add my green bell pepper. These are all just to add nutrients and also flavor to my beef. Now I'll start adding my seasonings. I use the beef chili cubes. I also use beef masala. These are seasonings that you can easily find at an African store or at Amazon. So I just put a little bit, something like a teaspoon. Here is the Sazon Tropical. Sazon Tropical is a mixture of coriander, I believe, cilantro. It's very flavorful. Then I'll just cover it for a little bit before I add water. And the beef is ready. Now what I'm gonna do is add water to make the stew. So I use hot water so that it goes much faster. Yeah, now it can boil much faster, and then at this point what I'm gonna do is lower the heat. Just need to add salt and then lower the heat and let it simmer for something like 5 to 7 minutes, and the beef will be ready. So I'm adding salt. The beef chili cubes already have some salt, so I don't put a lot of salt. See, the beef is almost ready. Actually, it's ready. I just need it to simmer for a few minutes. As you can see, the sauce on it is thick, just good enough for a beef stew. This is perfect. The color is perfect, and that's our perfect beef stew with Chef Lily Ronga. Keep on subscribing to my YouTube channel to learn more, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, we'll see you with the next recipe. This is beef stew with Chef Lily Ronga.